Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 25 online game. Today we have the Denver Broncos and the San Diego Chargers. The Chargers are somehow, someway, still alive this season. They somehow made it into the postseason, beat the Bengals in Cincinnati, and now their toughest task yet, beating the Broncos in Mile High. But you know, they actually did it before, so maybe it's not all that tough. But in the end, the Broncos ended up winning the game out. For this game, it's being played in San Diego. We just played this game like last night or something like that, just for the hell of it. And I'll probably spend a lot of this video talking about some of the playoff stuff that happened this weekend, because it was pretty interesting. I mean, it was pretty predictable, you ask me. All four of the teams that I thought would win did win. But it was still interesting nonetheless. Starting off with the first game, which was the Saints and Seahawks, and that game was basically, and here he's early on, this guy was, you know, running the ball ground and pound, and not much I could do about it. I was just out of rhythm here, and you know, I gave up a touchdown like this, so it was not good for me at all in this game. But yeah, the Saints and Seahawks game, the thing that interested me about that game was the Saints, if they didn't have the early special team miscues and stuff like that, would have probably still been in the game and been able to maybe win it, instead of having to rely on like onside kicks and hoping Marcus Colston, as we get a nice juke there with Moreno, Marcus Colston doesn't do a forward lateral, which he somehow did. Don't ask me how, but he somehow did it. Yeah, I mean, the Saints, they played good, especially their defense. Russell Wilson was doing absolutely nothing in the passing game. I think he had like 100 yards. Now, granted, Marshawn Lynch was doing his thing on the ground, but I mean, Seattle was just not really scoring points or anything like that. They had a ton of opportunities, didn't really take advantage of much of them, which kept the Saints in the game until eventually, you know, they just ran out of time, and Marcus Colston had a forward lateral pass instead of taking a Hail Mary from the 30-yard line. Don't know how the hell that happened, but it happened. And there we thought the interception there came out like complete faggy. You know how it goes. Ranked game. Apparently, some people think that there's like $50 on the line you win a ranked game. So just note to self, there's actually not $50 on the line for a ranked game. So next time, you know, don't take it that seriously. You know, it's a ranked game. I mean, it was a VG money game. If someone wants to come out and faggy, you know what? More power to them. I'm not even going to take anything away from them. You got to do what you can to get that money. But in a ranked game, you know, it's like, alright, you want to win the game more. Sometimes I just, you know, whatever. And that's what allows me to get blown out sometimes in these games, where I'm like, alright, that person wants to win that bad, they can win. Well, you know what? They end up going up 14-0 on me. So yeah, not too good. And then I ended up getting sacked there. I forgot to run protect the running block, or else I would have had Demaryius Thomas. Like, he was one-on-one. I was going to take my deep shot for him instead. I got sacked instead because I forgot to put the running back to block. So that was not good. And here, 4th down. Is it possible for the game to be on the line already? Probably. And here I'm looking at my dude Julius Thomas, and Julius Thomas barely gets the first down. Nope, he actually doesn't, and we turn over the ball on downs by like a toenail. So unfortunately, Julius Thomas's pinky toenail could not cross the line of scrimmage, so we turned the ball over. But yeah, next game, the Colts and the Patriots. That game, I mean, I kind of figured that's the way it would happen. The Colts spent so much trying to pull off that comeback, and you know, the fact that they went behind so much said that they weren't too good of a team, and that's what happened. They went to New England. You know, after the first time the Colts played the Patriots like 2 seasons ago, when Belichick just absolutely like destroyed Andrew Luck in that offense, they scored like 56 points. It was like 56-21 or something like that. I just was not confident in the Colts winning that game, and that's the way it felt. It felt like there was no point in the game where the Colts kind of controlled their own destiny, except for when they were like down 7. And there was that one point, and here once again, game on the line. At least we convert this one, but yeah, there was that one thing where Andrew Luck got tripped, but they didn't call it, and that was pretty much the dagger in the game. They didn't get that call, and then they never got the first down. That was it. And the Patriots just out-executed them. And once again, just give credit, give more credit to Brady and Belichick there. That's just what they do. They just win, man. Just give more credit to them. I know I sound like I'm repeating myself. It's because, you know, not enough people will do it. They'll just be like, oh, they probably put cameras up there. It's Spygate. The refs helped them out. No, none of that happened. They were just the better team last Saturday night. So that's that. And now the Patriots are going to be playing the Broncos, because the Broncos won pretty convincing. It's kind of convincingly at the same. Here's why it's convincingly to me, because of the fact that they won after they didn't play a good game at all. They missed a field goal. They had like a number of miscues. They had a number of penalties and stuff like that. Peyton Manning had the interception in the red zone. Julius Thomas fumbled the ball in field goal range. Well, actually, it wasn't really Peyton Manning interception. It bounced off of Eric Decker's hands, but still. You know, they just did not look that great, yet the defense was playing great early on. I mean, at the same time, though, defense played great because the Chargers' game plan allowed them to. Chargers start, it's like the same thing they've been doing the past, like, 10 weeks or something like that. They start off the game too slow pretty much every week, and then once Phillip Rivers starts cooking in the second half, it's like, oh, now suddenly they're unstoppable, you know? So, Chargers, they just got going a little bit too late, and you know, that's pretty much going to do it for them in the postseason. But nonetheless, they still play good, somehow get into the postseason. The Broncos are just a really, really good team. And the fact that they limited the Broncos to 24 points, you know, kudos to them, because that's what they had to do. I mean, the Broncos averaged like 35 points or something ridiculous this season, or maybe even more. So the fact that they limited them to 24, that's pretty good. Now it's up to New England to try to limit them to a certain amount of points. And here, deep shot for Julius Thomas downfield. And this is a pretty good injury. I'm not sure it's a good injury timeout or a bad one. We lost 10 seconds, but at the same time, we didn't have to run hurry up or anything like that. And here, I don't know why the hell the tight end stopped there. Dreesen stopped midway. I almost threw a pick there because the dumbass stopped midway. Like, come on, dude. And instead, next play, though, since he didn't pick it off, we find Eric Decker in the back of the end zone. And all of a sudden, 2-point conversion to, my dude Wes Walker here. No, it's a game. It's actually a game here. 8 seconds left. He's going to try to do something. And, oh, my God, I missed that. And lately, I have not really been, as you guys noticed, I haven't even been posting much lately. I didn't post anything like for Friday and Saturday. I'm not even sure I did anything Thursday. I put something up like Sunday morning. I haven't even played Madden for about a week. So I started playing these games like yesterday just to try to get back in the groove. And definitely the rustiness showed. I probably would have picked that off if I was more in rhythm. And there's a number of plays in the run game where I was just, you know, just stuck. And plus, you know, now the new people are getting the Xbox One, and not everybody in like the top like 1,000 or 100 or whatever the top rankings are suck anymore. I gotta start figuring out what the good people are doing so I know how to adjust for it. And right now I'm starting to learn it. And while I'm learning, I'm still making mistakes on it. Like the new people in these top rankings, all they do is milk the clock big time. Like running the clock, run the clock. So I have to figure out what the hell to do with that. Try to get them off the field. And right now, I'm on the field, so I'm happy about that. Here, 3rd down and 1, he run commits. Probably should have taken the deep shot to Decker there since he ran commit. Didn't really process in my mind, but still, we get the first down to Julius Thomas. And if we get a touchdown here, it's a one-possession game. We're down 21-0, so that's definitely a good sign for us. And look at Peyton Manning running out the pocket there. Earlier, Phillip Rivers got a first down at the pocket. Now it's Peyton Manning. Next play, running the screen pass to Moreno. Trying to get the screen pass going here, but I just couldn't. You know, blockers will never block people, and then Moreno just was never that fast. But next play, Peyton Manning dot in the end zone to Andre Caldwell, and we get the touchdown. And now it's a one-possession lead, and the momentum is on our side. Out of nowhere on 2nd down and 9. We should have had the pick there. That would have completely flipped the game if we could have gotten that. Instead, 3rd down and 10. We can't get that one there. I don't know what the hell Wesley Woodyard was. That was his zone. I just happened to be in the area to almost make the play there. Unfortunately, I did not, and he gets the first down instead. So that was a back-breaking 2 plays there, because one had the right play call defensively. Just I don't know where the hell the dude went, the linebacker, and then eventually, a few plays later, he comes out in the Wildcat with Danny Woodhead. Cromartie takes a horrible angle at the ball there, and there goes Woodhead in the end zone off of the Wildcat. And instead of getting the interception there, you know how it goes. You drop a pick, you give up a touchdown. That's what happened there. Now we're down 14, and now say basically the same way it was at the start of the 3rd quarter. Gotta go and score a touchdown right now, and then hope eventually for a defensive stop. The only thing now is there's a lot less time on the clock. We're about to head to the 4th quarter, and we barely have a shot at this. It's 3rd down and 20. I'm just chucking it up for Demaryius Thomas, who gets it. So now we head into the 4th quarter. Thankful we got that first down instead of 4th down and 20. Because that would have been very hard to convert as we juke right there. Trying to get out of bounds. Unfortunately, we do not. So we have to run hurry up here next play. We're trying to run the screen, but I mean, screens, me and screens don't really work too well this year. Haven't really been having too much success with them lately. So when I tried to do it in this game, it just was not, you know, not my friend. So I decided, let's go to the running game with Moreno, just for like a play, just so I can mix it up a little bit, put it in his mind, and that's actually a pretty good injury timeout. We'll take that. Moreno, you can get out the field. You know, stop the clock for a little bit. I'll take it here. Once again, try and go to the screen game here, but I mean, I don't know who the hell these guys are blocking, but they're not blocking the people I need them to block. And here, not a first down, unfortunately. Bringing up 4th down and 1. He sends a blitz, but we find Monte Ball in for the injured Moreno. Wide open for the first down there at the 15-yard line. Gonna take a deep shot here for Decker in the back of the end zone, but probably should have waited a second more before I threw that. 2nd down and 10. Running the ball Moreno here because he's leaving the middle open there. So, you know, I'm not in too much much of a hurry where I won't run the ball. So you're 3rd down and 5. Once again, running the ball, but I can't get the first down again. It's 4th and short again. And this time I'm like, all right, he's probably going to want to watch Moreno. So I'm going to throw it to Welker here, and there's a flag. So hopefully it's defensive pass interference. Holding on the defense? Nah, holding on the offense. And that play was pretty much my fault there. It probably would have been first down if I didn't screw up the play design there. I had Julius Thomas and Wes Welker running into each other, which messed up Wes Welker's ability to catch the ball. But at the same time, Wes Welker is not known for being clutch, so I don't know if he would have caught that. Nonetheless, though, even if I did get it, there was a holding penalty, so I was kind of fucked either way. So here we give the touchdown to Keenan Allen on Rogers Cromartie too. I figured there's one guy that wasn't gonna get burned. It was Rogers Cromartie. And what do you know? Keenan Allen's that dude, though, so I'm not too surprised that Keenan Allen did it. And he went all the way for a touchdown, tried to strip the ball out to force a drop or something. And now we're down 21, and the game is pretty much over, which gives us enough time to talk about the Panthers and the 49ers game, the last game. And that game, I expected the 49ers. Once again, all the teams I expected to win won, but just the way it happened was a little bit interesting because the Panthers got control of the game. It looked like they were losing control of it early. The pass that bounced off of LaFell into Patrick Willis. They got 2 field goals, and eventually those 2 field goals, the Niners got the 2 field goals, and that's what kept the Panthers in the game because eventually they got the touchdown and stuff. And I mean, I thought they had a decent chance, but at the same time, I was still going to bet on the Niners. Going to halftime before they got the touchdown, I was still going to bet on the Niners to win that game. And then they got the touchdown before half. The fact that they got that instead of settling for the field goal and they had like no timeouts, whatever, running hurry up at the goal line, stuff like that, throwing to Vernon Davis in the corner of the end zone. If the Panthers would help them to a field goal, maybe they have a shot. But instead, you know, Panthers didn't score in the second half. Cam took some sacks when he was in field goal range. Just a whole plethora of problems, and ended up dooming them. So that's unfortunate for the Panthers. But at the same time, it's like I had a feeling that the Panthers just weren't ready for a game like that against a team that had the experience in the playoffs, like the 49ers. And that's basically what happened. Now it's going to be Niners and Seahawks in the championship game, which is going to be a great game along with Brady versus Manning, Chapter 15. So it's going to be Seahawks and 49ers 3, Manning and Brady 15. And here, this guy was trying to run up the score here for whatever reason. I don't know what the hell he's trying to do here, but he actually gets the first down, 4th down and 7. That sucked. Had a purple there, but the purple ended up chasing some other receiver instead of the guy in the wheel. But right for the game, man. It's not like I'm winning the game here, but we do get the interception, which always feels good when someone's trying to run up the score. So they don't actually run up the score because it's a pride thing. You don't want anybody running up the goddamn score on you. You want to at least hold them down. And he's running hard up and stuff too. He was like really determined to run up that score. The only thing he ran up was an extra interception for his count, so whatever. And we actually get to run up the score here with Demaryius Thomas. Instead of him doing it, it's us that will somehow make the scoreboard look closer. No, not really. Somehow Demaryius Thomas got caught, and we don't even get to run up the score. We get to pad Peyton Manning's stats to make him look a little bit better than the game actually turned out to be for us. So on that note, I hope you guys leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more Madden 25 online games, and I will catch you guys next time.